Calling for accountability, UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon pressured the Security Council to reach an agreement for dismantling Syria's chemical weapons arsenal.
I sincerely hope that Russia and United States demonstrate their leadership at this time, particularly the countries of permanent members of the Security Council. They have a crucially important historical and moral political responsibility.
Secretary of State John Kerry sought to reassure members of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee that the framework of an agreement reached between the U.S. and Russia can work with Security Council backing.
The United States will not do any of this by trust. This is not a matter of trust. It's a matter of verifying and enforcing.
But how to enforce Syrian compliance? That is what the UN Security Council is still trying to work out behind closed doors. Will this resolution invoke Chapter 7 of the UN Charter, which could pave the way for international military action if President Bashar al-Assad doesn't comply? French Foreign Minister Laurent Fabius met with his Russian counterpart to push for Chapter 7, saying a UN investigation makes it clear the Syrian government was behind the chemical attack in Ghouta.
We think that this report, as the UN General Secretary Mr. Ban Ki-moon said, is a very accusatory report. If we look at the amount of sarin which was used, the targets and the equipment that was needed, and at other aspects, then we have no hesitation that the Syrian regime is behind these attacks on the 21st of August.
Russia is adamantly opposed to Chapter 7 and unwilling to assign blame for the attack.
We have serious grounds to believe that it was a provocation, and several of our partners, without unrefutable proof, announced that only the regime could use such chemical weapons. But the truth has to be determined.
Council members still hope to have a deal before the start of the UN General Assembly next week, when Kerry and Lavrov will meet with Ban in the hopes of reviving a Geneva II peace conference for Syria. Kristen, Saloomey, Al Jazeera, the United Nations.